Oh, what the hell? I might as well do a live too. I guess I should turn some lights on though, huh? Might be a good idea. Might be a good idea to get a few lights on in the house. Um, Before I did a live. What's going on, guys? I thought, what the heck? I might as well come on real quick. Since old Chad bailed out on everybody. What's going on, everybody? Craig, Jeremy, Heavy Metal. How's everybody doing? Dan, how are you? I ain't gonna be on long, just long enough to say hi. So me and my student are in North Carolina. We have a delivery in the morning. Cardinals are done, Curtis. Yes. Yeah, I was just listening to that. I'll just turn the volume up right here. You can see, hear it. Yeah. So I was listening to it. This is totally just an on the whim live. Like I just threw the iPhone on and threw it on the dashboard. How you doing, Wicked One? But yeah, so my student did 562 miles today. My student has done all of our driving since we left Pittston, other than 120 miles I did last night. So I did 120 miles last night, but other than that, he has done all of the driving. So he's definitely got his driving in for PSD already. Because they only require like 6 hours minimum. That's minimum. And for some people, that's 6 hours is okay. But for others, they need 20 hours. It just all depends. What's going on, 40 Cal? So my student has 25 hours in. And we're in North Carolina. So we still got to get back to Pittston. So we're in Hickory, so I'm assuming we're going to pick up in Wilkesboro tomorrow and head back up north to Pennsylvania, New York. There's no telling, something like that. And test first of the week. Hello, Miss Christie. I'll be getting another student out of Pittston this weekend when I get there. Hey, good job, Mike. Congratulations, man. That 50K ain't no joke. What's going on, Miss Debbie? How are you? So Debbie was on home time. She's back on the road, it looks like. Debbie, did you start pacing after a couple days? Thank you, Juan. Appreciate that. All right, so Juan wants me to explain the walkaway lease. So Juan, it's pretty simple. I mean, at any time you can walk away from your lease. If you decide to walk away from your lease and turn your truck in, make sure you take your truck back to Springfield or Pittston, wherever you picked it up, or Salt Lake, wherever you pick it up. That's where you have to return it. And then make sure you stay with the truck while they do the final inspection on it, okay? Take pictures of it, make a video of it, do everything that you need to do to protect yourself, all right? Because any damage to that truck that is on it when it gets to its final shop stuff, they're going to try to throw on you, even if it happened between turn in and shop, all right? So make sure you document everything. They're going to give you a final lease inspection. Make sure you hang on to that. That way, if they try to hit you with something, you have the inspection to go, no, that wasn't on there. All right? That's pretty important. Other than that, it truly is a walkaway lease. You're just going to walk away from it. That's it. You're not going to get any of the tire fund back or anything like that, but you're off the hook and walking away. So all that's pretty important. Jeff, sort of, kinda. I'm going to be getting one a week. So they'll be overlapping each other for a few days. Because I'm going to be testing them out I'm going to be testing a student every 10 days. So I'm going to have 3 days overlapping with my students. Yeah, Dan, I am, but I don't know what you're... Oh, Dan, I do know what you're talking about. I did see that. Yeah, that doesn't affect me. I've just been playing WoW. Hey! Thanks, 40 Cal. Yeah, the I am not using Juan's $10 for a new haircut. I like my haircut. I do not have it spiked today. I need a shower. I need a shower. So, it's been a couple full days. I'm in North Carolina, Debbie. I'm in Hickory. What's going on, Backwoods? Okay, would you recommend doing LLC? Yeah, hey Juan, I wasn't a big believer in the LLC things. But I will tell you that the more I've researched it, yeah, I mean I would recommend it for anybody who is going to be leasing. For sure. Sorry guys, I just ate dinner and it's burping me up. Oh my God, wearing leggings, yeah. I don't know about all that. Oh, yeah, Josh, you got to be careful, man. Yeah, there goes your 34 out the window. Mike, I love the new pads at Pittston. The new pads at Pittston are very nice. Very, very nice. I bet your Styles is ready to go home after 6 weeks. What's going on, Victor? Yes, Jeff. Yes. Salt Lake's looking good. Good. About time. Last time I was there was nothing but a pad. That was only 6 weeks ago, if that. Wasn't that long ago. I can't remember when I tested Cameron out, but it hasn't been that long. They almost got detail shop up. Roush, there's that line you got to kind of follow. Roush, it all depends because it gets crazy sometimes. No, Juan, don't use them. Juan, find somebody at home. Don't use them. Don't use them. All right? I'll tell you right now. No, Wicked, they are currently not taking students from Florida. They just reopened Georgia. When they reopen Florida, I will let you all know. Curtis, you're getting there. It won't be long now, buddy. It won't be long now. You'll get there. I know you've been working on this for quite a while. I'm trying to kind of cut that light out a little bit. Best I can now. It didn't really help me on. That's all right. That's all right. All right, so Josh is starting YouTube finally. How you doing, John? Styles, you got a long way to go, man. I'm in North Carolina, Styles. I'm over here in Hickory. So I'm in Hickory, Styles. I'm in Hickory. But no, guys, so you guys know I haven't been doing lives on YouTube, but Chad kind of gave me a little inspiration, so I thought I would jump on YouTube for tonight for just a few minutes with y'all. Because I am doing a regular schedule over on Twitch. So if you guys have been wondering where I'm at, it's because I'm on Twitch Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday nights. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's where y'all can catch me. Oh, Roy! I haven't had a McRib yet. And yes, I know they're back. Rancho Cucamonga, so California checking in. How you doing, Frank? I know where you are at, sir. I used to go to Fontana all the time with the other company, and I have with Prime as well. Debbie's filling her closet with shoes. Debbie's not going to have room for any clothes, but she's going to have shoes. She's going to be the clothingless, shoe-wearing trucker. Backwoods is Crazy Bags. It's Crazy Bags. That's all. Dan, I do not know that name off the top of my head. Doesn't mean I haven't met him before. It just means I don't know that name off the top of my head. I appreciate that, Scott. I do appreciate that. Thank you. What's going on, Emily? So Miss Slaughter has stopped by. Emily's she's no longer a female driver in training or trucker in training. She's a solo female driver here at Prime, just like Little Debbie. Except Emily video logs all of her shit and puts it on YouTube. So she does. Rory just left Fontana. Hey, Fontana's not that bad. I love Prime. Yeah, hey Styles, it'll be real bright stars going out that way, man. You'll love it. No brakes? Oh. When do you think of a fleet manager? Johnny, they're going to give you a fleet manager. Whoever your trainer's TNT trainer is, or whoever your PSD trainer is, he's more than likely going to be your fleet manager through TNT. And then if he has openings on his board, he's going to keep you. And if he doesn't, he's going to throw your ass out to the wind and give you to somebody else. But more than likely, he's going to keep you. All right? More than likely. DL, I don't know about that because I've never been a straight owner operator ever. So, I mean, I've always been the glorified company driver. I've always been a lease operator. So, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what the logistical side is as far as the insurance and all that goes. I just know it's included in my truck payment. And so I don't worry about it. Tyler's going to test on Thursday. Tyler, where are you at? Where's Tyler testing at? The shoes ain't touching that. Ain't that truth? No heels. Hell, Styles, I don't know. I've never been an owner-operator. Yes, Bluebird Prime does have tanker. And if you live in the Northeast, tanker's the place to be for the Northeastern people. So that's the place to be. So Tyler's going to test in Springfield. Tyler, just find your set points and use them, all right, on that pad. Find your reference points and use them, all right? And you will whoop that pad's ass, I promise you. You can do it. Can you ask for a different fleet manager? Craig, you can. It is a very long process because they want to know why, and they want you to try to work it out with your current fleet manager. So yes, the long answer is yes to that. The short answer is it's a pain in the ass. Hey Johnny, I think I would save my my Qualcomm messages. Look guys, if you're trying to set up home time or something important, do not do it over the telephone. All right? Never do it over the telephone. Get it in messaging, get it in writing, get the messages sent back and forth so you have a reference point. Secondly, when I do my home time, I do two things. I schedule my home time 3 weeks out, and at 1 week out, I remind him to make sure that it's in the system properly. All right? So make sure you always use the Qualcomm to schedule your home time. 7 days before you're supposed to go home, send a reminder message, right? Just shoot it out there to him. You're not bugging him. Get it out there to him. Make sure that you're covered. Make sure everybody's on the same page, because there's nothing worse than having a birthday or a child's school event or something that you're scheduled to go home for. You made your home time over the telephone, and then your fleet manager goes, I don't have it in the system. Why doesn't he have it in the system? Because you called him. He was doing 3 things at once. He never wrote it down. It slipped his mind, and then it never got put in the system. So, you know, that's just reality of it. Correct. Get your reference points and always stop the truck before you turn the wheel. All right? That's what you got to do. And yes, if say you have a child's birthday on a Friday, you want to be home on Thursday, all right? That way you can make sure you're home for it. Victor, because most of our tanker freight is in the Northeast. We actually have a Northeast regional up there, I believe, for tanker. We have a lot of customers up there. They spend a lot of time on the East Coast. And there's a lot of money to be made in tanker if you live in the Northeast. Swivels let me drive 250 miles home, empty for home time. Oh yeah, Styles, I've driven further than that before with the other company. I tell y'all, so one of my best stories is I had a Disney trip planned with my son. He's now 18-year-old. Okay, I had a Disney trip planned with him one year, and I was supposed to be home on X day. And I was sitting down in Louisiana, just north of Baton Rouge at a paper mill, 3 days before I was supposed to be home. All right, and I was picking up a load and taking it to Nashville, then going home. I sat there for 2 days, and the load never came out. What's going on, nerds? And the third day, I just headed home. I called them up and told them, I said, I'm heading home. And they were like, You're going 700 miles home? I said, you bet your ass I am. I'm on my way. And I was gone. And they never tried anything funky with me again after that. Yeah, good, Johnny. Good. I'm glad you had it on your messages. That's important. Yeah, Northeast Chicago, great tanker area. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Bluebird. There is not good team tanker here. There's not good team tanker. The only team freight we have is Reefer Division. They have a few loads, tanker-wise, that could be team. But as far as like on a day-in, day-out, weekly basis, it's almost all solo freight. To the point of now, our tanker students are going in the Reefer Division for the first 30,000 plus miles of TNT, because if they go tanker for TNT the whole time, it would take them 12 months to get their damn 50,000 done. Seriously, it takes a long time. It takes a long time. Our tanker drivers average only like 1,800 or 1,900 miles a week. Here's the deal. They have the highest per mile average revenue of any division, but they only average 1,800 miles a week. You know, if you're doing TNT at 50,000 miles and you're only getting 7,000 miles a week, you're 7 months to get 49,000 miles. Literally 7 months. Yes, lowest miles, highest per mileage rate. Yes, Juan, I'll be on Twitch tomorrow, 8 p.m. Yeah, Emily, I've got another student. His name is Steven. And man, this guy's good to go. He's outside the truck. I don't want to fill his head up too much. But this guy's good to go. Oh man, good job. Good job, Rory. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Keep dropping weight, man. Yeah. I have not, Emily. So Emily wants me to make a video of how to decorate your truck for Christmas with all the lights. Styles is 50,000 miles TNT. Why don't I go tanker, Hale? Because I just never desired to drive tanker. I don't even have tanker endorsement. I don't even have a tanker endorsement. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It wasn't required when I came to work here. I don't have tanker and I don't have hazmat. Hazmat was required when I came to work here, but I told them when I originally applied to come to work at Prime and they told me I had to get a hazmat, I said, well, then no thank you, I'll find another job. You know, I was real honest with him. I said, look, I got 10 years experience, I'm gonna go work somewhere, and I'm not interested in hauling hazardous material. And he immediately called me back and within minutes and said, hey, you know, don't worry about it, we got it weighed, you ain't gotta worry about it. Tukey, I'm just going to be honest with you. I have not checked that email in freaking, like, forever. Forever. Christy, I just have no desire to haul it. I'm going to open this door up. I'm going to smoke. Why is that? I mean, it's not that it's bad. I just personally prefer not to haul it because there's extra shit you got to do and I just don't want the headache, right? One thing I didn't do today that I should have is I didn't check my reefer fuel before I came into this customer. Yeah, it's humming in the background. And I didn't check the reefer fuel in it. I filled it up yesterday morning And it's been on since yesterday at like 10 a.m. at -10. No CL. You keep that. You keep that. What's going on? What are we gonna call you? Linux? There we go. Linux. I just don't think there's everybody I talk to says there's a couple. They every now and then they get a team load, but backwoods, I don't know. I mean, 2 hours after my appointment on average, probably, because we get detention after 2 hours. All right, even with Walmart, where some companies don't pay their drivers until 3 hours at Walmart. Like KLM paid us after 3 hours at Walmart. I get it after 2 here, and I get it by the minute. So if it's 2 hours and 20 minutes after my appointment, I get 20 minutes of detention at about, I think it's 86 cents a minute or something. Something like that. It's $50 an hour, but they break it down to the minute, and they pay by the minute at Walmart. So if 2 hours, $15 an hour, yeah. We get 50 as a lease operator. I don't know what the company drivers here get paid. I'm just going to be honest with you. We have some company drivers in here. I know Debbie's a company driver. She might be able to speak up and say what they get paid. But as a lease operator, I get 72% of what they bill for detention. So Rory's saying that they're constantly rolling. I'm assuming he's talking about tanker. Heard the grocers are paying the best. Yeah, I mean, look, I came out of New York today, or technically last night, at $1.50 a mile. So anybody who's been in trucking for a while and knows about rates, I got $1.50 a mile out of New York State, okay, out of the Rochester area. So Wicked One, it's probably like in reefer division, I think it's probably like 5 months. I think would be a safe bet. 4 to 5 months, I think it's a fair bet. C-Class A orientation work. One, A-seat orientation, very simple here. It starts on Monday. You do some little stuff, and then you watch a whole lot of videos on your phone in your hotel room if you want. And it's very simple. It's one of the easiest orientations I've ever been to. I haven't been to many, but it's very simple orientation for an experienced driver when they come to Prime. Very simple, very simple. Yeah, John Ogden, that's the tanker driver here at Prime. He's on YouTube. So Emily said 3 to 4 months. But Emily, that was 30,000 miles, right? Now they're doing 50,000 miles now, TNT. Ditch, I pay out of pocket for clothes. Yeah, they don't give you the company clothing. They have a company store, but I mean, you can buy it at, but you get a free hat. I got free jackets now. Most of my jackets have been free because they give you jackets for freaking everything, like service, safety, all that crap. You get jackets all the time. Constantly getting jackets at Prime. Constantly. So I mean, Scott, how much experience do you have? How much experience are we talking about? See, it all depends on how much, Scott. It all depends on how much, buddy. That's what it boils down to, is how much. How much experience you got. Oh, it is going to get cold. 2 years. But no Class A experience at all? In trucking, but I can't let bills go that long. Yeah, Wicked One, yeah, I know. Well, Wicked One, you get the $800, you get the $700 a week starting in TNT. So You know, think about it like that. So I mean, you're not without any. You get $700 a week minus taxes. Most of my students take home about $560 a week. So if that helps you any as far as your thoughts. Anyway. All right, hey, good, Linux. I'm glad, man. Shelby, I don't think so. I mean, regional can pay well. It can pay well. You know. Well, Jeremiah, most people don't have any experience when they come to Prime. That's the reality of it. So Styles said it took him 2 weeks. Jason, it took 3 weeks, but he went home for 5 days or 4 days, so that's why. Cameron will be almost 2 weeks on the dot from orientation. Because Cameron's in orientation a week ago yesterday, and he's going to test next Monday. Oh, not Cameron. Sean. Steve. Oh, gosh damn it. Y'all got me all screwed up. Steven is my new student. He's probably outside laughing, listening. Steven will be 2 weeks from orientation. Yeah, see, Christy was never even in a truck. Yes, if you trifecta, you do get a $250 bonus at Prime. Don't count on that money, though. Trifectas are hard to do. But if you want a trifecta, make sure you come prepared for the pre-trip. Even Frosty will tell you, one of my subscribers, he just started training. One of the biggest things he said in my Twitch live the other night was this. He wishes he would have done the pre-trip more before he came to Prime. Pre-trip is the hurdle. It's the biggest freaking hurdle for the first phase of training. Yes, Strange. It goes by your home state. Yes. Absolutely, Strange. Yes. Gonna have to give the guy a name tag, right, Emily? Oh. Pre-trip watch it. Hey, I got pre-trip videos. Thanks, Styles. The backing scares me. Hale, you'll be fine on the backing, man. Your trainer will teach you the reference points. And I will tell you, the Pennsylvania pre-trip is different than the videos. And it's different than Jacob's, too. All right? The Pennsylvania pre-trip is very different. There's a lot more things you have to say. Good, Larissa, you should be. Oh, man, here comes Ron Jeremy. Oh, no, Ron, you cannot be my next student, bud. You're packing too much for me. It scares me. I'm afraid of what I'll wake up to. No, thank you, Ron Jeremy. Thank you, Frederick. Appreciate that. Now, if you're going to Pennsylvania, I'm going to make new pre-trip videos just for Pennsylvania since I'm going to be doing so much training in Pittston going forward. So, Oren's up there. I'm up there. Chad's coming up there, I think. I'm trying to talk him into it. So Justin just got a trifecta. Well, there you go. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. So, hey, Roush, I know you meant backing, but banking scares everybody too, right? Because there's never enough in there. So Debbie had no experience. Yeah, Debbie's had her own truck since January. 21 Juan, and he has to have his regular driver's license at least a year before they'll take him. All right. Hey, thank you, Hale. Thank you, Mr. Hale. I do appreciate that. Who the hell's Chad Rich? Melissa, usually for most crimes there are some exceptions, so you'll have to talk to a recruiter. But I can tell you, most felonies, it's 10 years from the end of release, which means full release. So 10 years from the end of probation, parole, prison, whatever your final thing was, it's 10 years after that date. That was your final day. So, learn to use the Qualcomm. Linux, they don't have to be in a specific spot, but we do use stuff, like when I'm training my students, I train them backing in a 12th spot, road test in the 4th spot. So I use 12th hole for backing because it works with my reference points that I teach them. And then I switch it to the 4th hole for the road test. So their turning radius is a little better so they're not curbing. Because Pennsylvania is tough. All right? Pennsylvania is tough. I'm just going to tell you guys. 5 miles over the speed limit, automatic failure. Fail to use a turn signal 1 time, automatic failure. Touching a curb 1 time, automatic failure. All right? Pennsylvania ain't no joke. All right? And that is the state. So, 2 hours after your appointment time, Roush. 2 hours after your appointment, all right? Or your drop dead time. If it's a meat load and you have a drop dead time with a big window, it's going to start right at your drop dead time. All right? That's just on the meat loads with a big window, though. All right? So if you have a meat load with a big window, it's going to start at the drop dead time. That's when it's going to start. Otherwise, it's 2 hours. Yes, make sure you get your reward cards, guys. Oh, yeah, Ron. Oh. Yeah, that's right, Scott. Usually the 4th hole is as far as it goes. From New York and PA. Strange, I don't know if it's different from New York and PA. I don't know. For the driving part or the backing, Mike? For the backing, we do 12th. If you tested in the 12th hole on the road test, that was your trainer's fault. He should have slid you to the 4th before you started driving. Juan, it's a bit of a different, it's a bit different. I'm used to it. Someone made a comment, they surprised the turning radius wasn't in my dislikes about the pet peeve video I made on my Pete over the weekend that I posted on YouTube here. But I've gotten so used to it, it doesn't bother me anymore. So, Sean, everybody has to apply for their TWIC card before they will upgrade to their own truck. You tested in Springfield? Correct, Justin. Yes, Justin is correct. There's a lot of crap extra in PA on the pre-trip. A lot. With a big window. Ron's got a meatloaf with a big window. Oh. The Hyundai trailer. Release on the pins. It's great to slide the axles. Yeah, hey Scott, all of ours have air release. All of Primes are air release. We used to, all of our trailers are. Yes, a good flashlight. Get a good flashlight. I got a great flashlight. I can't reach it because it's on the floor because I had it out and then tossed it back there. But I have a rechargeable flashlight it's a Stanley Tools flashlight, rechargeable. I don't have to worry about it ever running out of batteries or whatever. I just plug it in, charge it up, and the charge holds on it for like 3 months. It's a freaking amazing flashlight and it's bright as hell. Where's my Steven? He is hell, I don't know. He got on the phone. He's probably talking to a girl or something. No, it's yellow, Styles. Mine's yellow. No, Juan, you have to have it before you go solo. So Prime has a TWIC office in Springfield to apply for your TWIC card. You just have to have it. Hey, Ron, if you're going to Springfield as an A seat, then you will apply for it while you're in orientation. They have an office at the terminal. They have a TWIC office. Prime has a TWIC office in the terminal, in the training department, back there behind the desk, behind Madison and Steve and Linda. Yeah, I've got mine. Yeah, Styles let everybody know what to get. But Styles, they don't need that for training, buddy. They don't need that for training. Let's be honest. Ron and Steven cute. I don't know if Steven's cute. He's from New York. He's one of them damn Yankees. Nerds, I knew some people would pick up on that. And the people that have been in that training building and dealt with the people behind the desk, they know exactly what that was about. A sleeping bag. I can't stress enough, come with a sleeping bag, all right? You're going to share a bed with your TNT trainer. You're going to want a sleeping bag to just get in and, to lay down and get into it. Because you're going to be laying on his bed. All right? So I highly recommend a sleeping bag to everybody. Everybody. Cole, I am in Hickory, North Carolina at PFG. So, damn Yankees rock. Yeah. John said Linda's a real treat. Yeah, in a backpack or a gym bag, something like that. So, that she is, Debbie. Hey, no one can deny that. Nobody can deny that. Miss Linda is full of personality. Let me tell you what, though. Miss Linda's been here a long time. She's dealt with a lot of shit from a lot of students, and she just don't care no more. She will tell you exactly how it is, exactly how it's going to go down, and whether you like it or not, that's just the way it is. And she ain't going to listen to it. She just ain't going to deal with it. I'm going to turn this key so I can roll this window down. Oh, let me roll this window down a little bit. It's underneath the bed, Ron. I'll save it for you, Ron. If I ever run into you, you can have it. I'll give it to you. I'll hook you up, Ron. Anybody remember what we named it? What did we name the doll, guys? What the hell was the name of that doll? That blow-up doll? I don't remember. Judy. Christy remembers. Yeah, Judy. Judy's under the bed. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny stuff that time. Oh, Judy. It was good shit. Yeah, she's deflated, man. She's deflated. Big booty Judy? I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm smoking again. But I'm going to tell you guys, like I said this in Twitch the other night, I did some research. I dug deep. Somebody sent me a link of some stuff. Actually, a couple people have sent me different links. So I went and did some research myself at the CDC website and whatever. The only vaping products that they are telling people not to smoke are the ones with THC. Period. They're very clear about that. What's going on is, y'all going to get me started tonight. Y'all going to get me in a rant on YouTube. Listen. So here's whatever his name was again, Steven. So Steven is back in the truck. You want to say hi, Steven?
Sure.
Here, we're going to show everybody what's Steven, because Ron Jeremy wants to know if Steven's cute. Say hi, Steven.
Hello.
So states are just taking advantage of the situation, try to ban vape products is what it is. That's it. Hey, she was stylish in my flannel shirt. Yeah, Emily, I've seen that too. No, Victor, you cannot cross with a TWIC card. You cannot cross over to Canada or Mexico with a TWIC card. You have to have the passport or the that enhanced driver's license. Yep. Enhanced. That's what it's called. Enhanced driver's license. Oh, Emily's smoking a Juul. Sean, yeah, you were one of them. So Sean was one of them that sent me a link on Instagram that I went and checked out. And hey, Kelly. Kelly, how you been, bud? I ain't talked to Kelly in about 2 weeks. Oh, Brandon, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. No, we don't, Styles. But I'm just saying, in general, you can't go in there with your twig. We do not go to Mexico. Into Mexico, we go to Laredo. Period. Or Brownsville, or some other places, El Paso. But we don't go into Mexico. Correct. Yeah, they're adding all this crap to it. I mean, they even tested one of those black market THC cartridges, and it had pine sol in it. Ladies and gentlemen, pine sol. Stay away from that crap. Stay away from those THC cartridges on the market. Curtis, that's up to you, buddy. That's up to you. I mean, if you don't have nobody else, I'd appreciate it. What's going on, Miss Carla? Debbie, I'm showing 15. I'm showing 15 thumbs up is what I'm showing. On my end. Heck yeah, you can use me as a referral. Everybody can always use me as a referral. But I would tell you, if you're going to Pittston, I would even Steven said he would highly recommend it. So if you're going to Pittston, I would definitely use me as a referral. Just saying. I'm taking one a week. Right, Strange? That's good shit. All the new spots are blind spots backing. Oh yeah, that's just what they needed to do. That sounds like that Petro over there in just south of Chicago on 55. Put that in. Yeah, I know the cigarette. It's killing some of y'all. Yeah, Justin, it's too late. Unfortunately. Yeah, they don't allow referrals no more unless they do it like during the hiring process before like they ever come to orientation. So they don't ever do it. Up to 28. Up to 28, Debbie. Debbie, they're answering your challenge. It's up to 28. Just so you know, we just jumped from 15 to 28. Floor trailer today on the fly. Scott, did you? Well, Sean, that's different. Sean, that's a different kind of deal if she's buying a dispensary. The problem was in states where they don't have dispensaries, where it's not legal, people were making their own, Sean, and there was people dying from them. That was the problem. That was the problem. They're sending you out in the damn thing tomorrow? Nice. So these Monster energy drinks are my new freaking dirty pleasure. These things are freaking awesome. Hey, the number one ingredient is purified water. So no matter how you look at it, this is better than the Diet Mountain Dew I normally drink. So just think positive. Hey, don't say anything. You gotta think positive, Steven.
Just saying.
Gotta think positive.
I'm just saying.
So Steven was not a referral. Steven failed at putting down a referral on his application.
Sorry.
Don't be like Steven, all right?
Yes, put down the referral.
Get a referral on your application. Like Chad Rich was saying earlier tonight, guys, get somebody on there, all right? Hey, look, it doesn't take but a second for you guys to do that. And as you can see, Kelly, I'm kind of stocked up for a couple days.
Couple days? You mean like the rest of tonight, maybe tomorrow?
The rest of the night, maybe tomorrow. Nice, you hear him?
That's like the second.
Tells you how much. Tells you how much I've been smoking. Like a damn freight train again. Throw them out. No, I'm not throwing them out. Hey, I had to buy some in New York. I had to buy a pack in New York. Oh, thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. And guys, when you fill your application out, it's going to ask you if you're working with a recruiter. You just put Dustin Hensley on there. He'll give you a buzz. It was extremely expensive in New York. It was $10 and like 60 cents, wasn't it? Plus tax.
I think 1088.
1088 plus tax. There were $12 in New York for one pack of smokes.
More expensive.
Yeah, John. If you smoke cigarettes, Missouri, Kentucky, Georgia, those are your spots. And New York, yeah, I bought two it's funny you say that because I bought two McChickens the other night, and it was for two McChickens at McDonald's up there. It was $4. Yeah, it was like $4. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was high dollar food. Some high dollar stuff going down. Hey, Debbie, we did make it to 29, just so you know. Yeah, Missouri's cheaper all around. Missouri's just a cheaper place to live. It really is. It really, really is. All right, guys, that's it. This was something I just did on the fly. I'm not going to hang out long. Oh, wait a minute. Joe, I have not. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, so I just wanted to do something crazy tonight. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, do it. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, every week, 3 times a week, 8 p.m. I come live, I interact with you guys, all right? And I am not gaming anymore on there, guys. It is strictly trucking. It is strictly what we're doing now, except the lighting's better, and I actually take a few moments and do my hair before I get on there. So, which I didn't do tonight. Hey, don't give me no trouble. So, I told my student was laughing at me Sunday because I had to get all pretty. But it was good to see everybody. Yes, Debbie, it was good to see you. It was good chatting with you. I hope all of you are doing great. Many of you are in training. I hope that is going well for you. I try to keep up with all of you the best I can. $7 Strange, that'd be a good deal. So what's going on, Rika? I'm just walking. I'm just leaving. Just about to head out. But you can rewatch from the beginning, or you can catch me tomorrow night on Twitch. Crazy Bags on Twitch, all right? If you don't know what Twitch is, it's sort of like YouTube, except it used to be all gamers, and now, it used to be all gamers, and now they have a section called In Real Life. It's like just people chatting like we're doing right now. So that's what it is. That's what it is over there, except they do things a little different. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can follow me over there, and then you can get a free subscription to me over there too. So, and the subscriptions are going to include all kinds of emotes and shit like that I'm having made up from an outside source. So, all right, that's it, guys. Y'all have a good night. Take care out there. Be safe. Make good choices. Right? Shiny side up, rubber side down. Keep it out of the ditches, bitches. And I'll see you somewhere out here conquering the highway. All right? Do it right. Y'all have a good night.